Yeah, I just stepped out a moment ago and public comment is still going on. I think the biggest change since we last saw you in our 10 o'clock newscast is you'll notice that line that we had been seeing throughout the evening, that has dissipated at this point. There is still a full house inside, but the line of people just waiting to get inside and to share their thoughts with the school board, that line has cleared at this point. So tonight, the Rockland Unified School District is considering this policy change in its parent notification policy that would require, if a student requests to be identified as a gender other than the biological sex of the child, that the staff, the teachers would need to notify the parent. There's been a lot of back and forth tonight from the public and the board members themselves as to if and how they're going to move forward with this proposed change. Parents and community members lined up for hours to get a seat inside tonight's meeting, some waiting well into the start of the meeting to have that opportunity to speak. So the primary issue at hand, bringing the majority of the people out tonight, is this proposed change. Some parents say that they fear that the policy, if adopted, would out children who weren't ready to share their gender identity with their families. Other parents say they felt that they should have access to that information, and felt the school would be withholding information from them if they didn't share it. The meeting, again, bringing out people who have students here in the district and some who don't.
What the school board is proposing is witch hunting LGBTQ children. There's no reason that they opt to identify straight or cisgender children and document their conversations or their change of nicknames. But this is a very invasive proposed change that has no basis in educational value or benefit.
I hope that the board members of Rockland Unified will show courage for parents to make sure they know that they're partners with parents and that parents feel like Rockland's a place they can send their children and not have secrets kept from them.
So for some context, this meeting started at 6:30. Here we are just after 11 o'clock. We're going to head on back inside to see how the Rockland School Board moves forward with this proposal. In Rockland, Leanne Danier, KCRA 3 News.
It's been a long night of discussions. Leanne, thank you for staying on top of it.